Ha 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 ha! That's fine, we had a shield. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, we're back to our waifu hunting quest here in Dungeon Munchies. Mount Asan recipes. Reveal the culinary secrets of Mount Asan? Whatever. I met a plant person that looked like a lot like an ice cream cone. He was looking for the boss. It's true, that was Cone. I've never heard of a plant like that. If Grill were here, she'd probably know. Speaking of Grill, the boss has told me Grill is the Lord Protector of the forest. Tyler, you promised me you'd quit your medication. That wasn't even my fault. Grill and Simmer forced me to take. Wait, that's not the point. It's really true. The Lord Protector of the forest is our old friend Grill. No, even Emma didn't know, huh? She doesn't look like Grill at all. I don't know why she's dressed like that either. What should we do? Should we try and talk to her? I don't think she's in the mood to talk. We just have to see if the boss has something up her sleeve. Plus, I don't think there's time. Once everything's been gathered at Asan Ranch, we'll need to smuggle it all to the Stargate. Are we leaving Grill behind? I can try and look for her and... We're in the middle of a big operation. Grill's being hostile and I think the boss is losing her ability to do magic. Sorry, I'm kinda confused too. But I think getting our crap together and getting a job done is best we can do now. A lot of things seem to be falling apart. Simmer's having troubles with magic? Grill talked about how she was using too much mana, but then Simmer also said that she can generate more. Emma, you took the same classes as Simmer. Do you know what's going on? I asked Simmer Skeletons to do most of my homework. Let me think. Magic takes up mana, but I'm pretty sure mana can only be generated by a corporeal body. Spirits without a body can't generate mana. So if Simmer uses too much magic, she'll eventually disappear. I recently remembered that we exist due to Simmer's reanimation magic. So she disappears. We're gone too. What? She never said anything about that. Can we help in any way? We know that Simmer's the type to call for help and complain loudly whenever there's a big issue. So right now, if she's not concerned, maybe we shouldn't be too worried. Like Tyler said, we should get our jobs done. We'll talk to her about it when the Stargate's ready. Same as before. Alright, so yeah, we did know that, we did kind of find out last episode at the end that she's starting to dissipate or whatever. And now they're trying to figure it out too. Is that a rocket coming out of a behind? Yep, it's a turbine sphincter. Permanent air dash. Oh, for real? Yeah. I guess that'll be to continue going forward. Let's see what we can find over here. Maybe another secret recipe. Yes. What is this one? Blood Lotus Tea. This beverage quenches your thirst and replaces it with bloodthirst. Alright, sounds fairly good. We are missing honey and blood lotus. Every percent of HP loss increases damage output by 1%. Ooh, okay. So, the more damage we take, the more damage we give in return. Alright. It's not a bad thing to have, but, you know, I'm usually very defensive when it comes to my... Oh, well, I mentioned boss fights. I think we might get one here finally. End of the line, you disgusting zombie. I have meticulously studied your jump distance and created spike traps perfect for impaling you. You smelly feet. Your smelly feet. Sorry. Your smelly feet will not be allowed to take one step on this sacred earth. But you're welcome to try as many times as you please. I will watch your futile efforts with glee. Or maybe it's not a boss fight? No, it's just a carefully crafted bag of tricks, huh? Alright. With the intent to kill me. Well, that's the reason why we got... that dash, baby. No, you don't. No, you don't. Hello, my friend. So, dash away, dash away. Oh, okay. Gonna remove my shield with one hit, huh? But you see right now how that little yellow thing is kind of like, you know, orbiting around us? That is our attack speed thing. So the more of those we attack with, the more faster we'll go. I feel like there's something definitely there. That's fine. We had a shield. We had the shield. Shield, please come back. I don't want to talk about it. The shield here is actually really good because even if I mess up, it takes damage for me. Just wait for it to regenerate and you're good to go again. Oh my god, you summoned bees!
Not the bees! Ah!
Stop pointing at the bees to come at me. It's so freaking comical. Oh, not you. You're not a comical guy. You're just very angry. It's really not really good for your blood pressure. Can you guys impale yourselves, by the way? No, the boar seems to be just having a good time on top of the spikes. I'm the only one who takes damage. Him? Nah, he's good. He is perfectly fine. Hi, guys. Why do you look so petrified? Okay. All of them are petrified minus this guy. He's over here just smiling for some reason. How you doing, bud? According to the big Uncle Tree who takes care of us, Mount Asan is the brightest place in the dungeon.
That's correct, children. Long ago, Asan was pitch black, a dead area where no plants could survive. Who was it, though, that brought light and made this paradise for us plants?
I know. It's the Lord Protector of the forest.
That's right, kids. Advanced lighting technology was left behind at the highest level of Mount Asan. But ever since the humans disappeared, the lights broke one by one until the entire area was thrown into darkness. The Lord found us in darkness and worked day and night to fix all the lights.
So, in a way, she's Jesus. Or God. For these plants.
Now, all over Mount Asan, plants live happily because of her selfless deeds.
The Lord Protector's amazing. When my legs grow out, I also want to make this a better place to live.
I'm sure you will. In this dungeon, every living being has their place and responsibility. Every plant and animal that lives here does their job and plays their part not only for the Lord Protector, but more importantly, for the healthy ecosystem and natural order.
Alright, Cone's back. How can you stand feeding your own people to the animals?
Because that's the will of the Lord Protector. Every living being must do their part for the ecosystem. Both plants and animals sacrifice themselves for the cause. We're the only source of nutrition for these cows. If we don't do our part, they'll starve. Silkworms went extinct because the mulberry plants refused to cooperate. That's unacceptable. The Lord Protector gave us life, and as plants, we should be grateful.
What do we gain from making these sacrifices?
What do you mean?
Without silkworms, are our lives really that worse off? At the end of the day, it's these lights that give us life. Not the animals, and definitely not the Lord Protector. Cone, what are you doing? You're instilling doubt in these people.
But the Lord Protector wants all creatures to live in harmony. That's something I think we should all strive for.
And for that goal, you're raising these kids for slaughter?
No,
You'd happily feed your young to the cows knowing that you were doing the right thing?
I don't know. Animals eat plants. Isn't that the way things were always done?
The world has changed, old man. We have arms and legs, needs and desires. How this evolutionary shift happened may forever be a mystery. But if we're changed, shouldn't the ecosystem change us for us too? We should fight and forge a brave new world for all plants.
That kind of makes sense.
What plant are you? I've never seen your kind. Exactly! How the hell does Cone exist in this world? Who made Cone? Same thing. Alright, so plenty of things opened up here. We got the Royal Milkshake. Creates 5 small wasps that attack enemies, causing 10 points of damage. Sounds kinda good, but that's what I thought about the Manti too. Firefly, triple shooter. Activate to aim 3 strong lasers and cook your opponents. Inflicts 1.8 points of magical damage. And for our meal, I removed the spider cutlet for a while just to see how it works out without it. And instead, I'm going to give the dash thing a try. It seemed fairly intriguing. We'll try it out, see how it works out. There's plenty of different good options though. I do like the idea also of more damage by HP lost as well. But we'll give this one a try here for now and see how it works out. Alrighty, so let's see what this rail crossing is going to be all about. I have no idea where we're going, if we're going left or right, though is the problem. I guess I'm going to try to go right first. There is go down, please. There's an angry man down here. Oh my god. I'm kind of liking this beam attack thing now. Okay, so we went down here. Electric antelope meat. You know what's kind of weird? I just realized this. Correct me if I'm wrong, I could be. I'm not really the most observant person sometimes, but doesn't it feel like before we got to this area, we'd only been fighting like plant and bugs? Suddenly now we're getting like meaty creatures. I mean, we had like sea life before, right? But now we're actually getting like, mammals. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this. Okay. I could go up there, but before we do that, let's also make sure that there's nothing back here. Dash, dash, dash. Oh, you see that?
I'm in love with the coco.
Think I'm worried? I ain't worried. I should be, because I just jumped into that poison for no reason. Alright, I'm seeing area down over there below. It seems really risky. And it seems like we should probably approach it from this side. Yeah, so let's go down through here. And we have the shield, so even if we take damage, it'll eat it. And we found a secret area here as well. Aha! Another recipe. Cocoa powder. A refreshing powdery snack that pairs well with tea and biscuits. It's been all about the cocoa right now thus far. Because we're in love with the cocoa. Open area coming up. Oh my goodness god. Yo, you know all those Pokemon references I was making before? And I don't think I've made one today? Well, now it's probably the perfect time. We apparently have metallic Tauros over here, or maybe Rhyhorn. God, you hurt like hell. I should be able to dash through your attacks though, shouldn't I? Yeah. I gotta get out of the mentality of jump first. Ironhide, this beefy skin exudes a pretty metallic luster. I'm not crazy, right? We are getting animals now. And I feel like that's probably what Cone was alluding to in his speech about, like, hey, we're feeding our kind to the animals over here. Why? Nope. Okay, don't do that. Not sure if that's a continuation point or is it that down to here? Boss? We have a boss fight coming up finally? Okay, new weapons. Lightning staff. Take aim and create a lightning cloud. Oh, new spear. A long-range melee weapon. Yeah. This we definitely do want. And a Gorgon shell looks really awesome, by the way. I'm gonna go with the antelope spear for sure. Cocoa powder increases. Is that it? Oh, I get it. Okay. Happy grass rose, cocoa powder. It's all dawning on me now. Alright, that's really good. See, the leaves, along with the special ability with the successful attacks, we're going super fast now. Yes, sir. Alright, we'll give that a try. Alright, let's see where this exit takes us. We're at the ranch. Grill's Animal Rehabilitation Diary 01. I've been trying to raise animals for a while, but I'll start writing some things down now. I miss the days when I worked with an old friend to put together some recipes. Simmer. I was lost and miserable in the first few years I returned as a spirit. After the disaster, humans disappeared from the dungeon. Everyone I knew had disappeared. Why I was able to return as a spirit, but others couldn't. What should I do next? I spent most of my time holed up in the ruined dorms and crying. I lay on that sofa and kept longing for the days when everyone was still around. If Simmer was there, she'd probably laugh at my situation and make me some food to feel better. But she's not even here. I don't need to eat. I don't need to sleep. I just need to sit and let time pass. For an immortal spirit, time is the most useless thing. Getting some grill backstory now, huh? In these ruins, I'm surrounded by all sorts of plants and flowers. As time passed, these slowly turned the place into a forest. A fairy flutters between the vines, using its magic to shoot down a predatory spider. An illusion mantis stakes up on it and swiftly cuts it in half. As it picks up the two halves of its meal, the enlightenment shroom nearby releases its spores and the mantis breathes them in. In a few days, those spores will have taken over the entire mantis, allowing new shrooms to grow. Life continues to try its best, growing and evolving. Humans are gone, but I think there may still be things worth living for, worth protecting. I still miss my friends, my recipes, and I still wish I could eat her home-cooked meals. But I need to learn to focus on the here and now, on more important things, for me. I see you. You're not... Oh, got tea leaves. Thought you guys weren't bad guys, but Apparently you have some drops for me, so we must take them. Apologies. Diary 3. A quick survey of this facility revealed that most of the facility is in despair and unsuitable for plant and animal life. I'll need to do some pretty major repairs or renovations if I want to expand this tiny ecosystem. I'm just one person, so it may take a very, very long time. But I've got all the time in the world. I don't have a body, but I can use some of my dragon skills to put something together. I spent a lot of time tinkering with it, but now I look like a giant flying monster. Oh well. As I was flying around, fixing wires and pipes, I was discovered by a group of talking plants. Now they're calling me the Lord Protector of the Forest. That's interesting. They're also worshipping me, I think, which is kind of troubling. I never wanted to become the leader of a cult. But seeing them working and running in circles around me is pretty fun. Well, that's how cults start, you know? It's like, oh, I don't think I want to do this, but then suddenly you like the adoration. You know what? These people over here worship me. I am a god. Alright, let's see. We have a diary there, but anything up here? Nope. Tea fairies are cute. Shy creatures that look like moving tea bushes. They're simple creatures without the intelligence of the plant people. I found an area in Mount Assans that's suitable as their habitat. I just need to replicate an old school tea plantation and it should feel right at home. But as I was clearing the land, something crept up behind me and tried to scare me. It was Simmer, with her big stupid face. I still remember that smug look on her face after all these years. She wouldn't tell me why it took her so long to come back as a spirit. But she told me she had these big plans, dangerous plans. I tried to reason with her, to talk her out of it, but we got into a big fight. I think I shouted too loudly at her, and she left sadly. I don't know why I was so angry. Why couldn't she see how this city is teeming with life, and the work I put into maintaining it? I still think I'm right. They're cute little cows. Along with angry cows. I don't mean to harm you. If that's okay, can we just... Oh, good God almighty. Get off of that cow. What are you doing? YouTube might not like that. YouTube doesn't believe in recreation. Okay, more food, and I guess we've hit a safe spot, yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap it... Oh, that's cute. That's cute. The boss fight room. Oh, you show up right as I'm about to end the video, you ding-dong. Unfortunately, I'm out of time, so I'm gonna wrap it up here for this one. We will take care of this boss next time around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.